ahead of his sentencing for firearms and tax offenses. President Joe Biden has pardoned his son Hunter ahead of his sentencing for firearms and tax offences. The president said that his son had been selectively and unfairly prosecuted to try to break him, and argued that raw politics had led to a miscarriage of justice. President Joe Biden has pardoned his son Hunter ahead of his sentencing for firearms and tax offences. The president said that his son had been selectively and unfairly prosecuted to try to break him, and argued that raw politics had led to a miscarriage of justice. President Joe Biden has pardoned
Job 9 and 24. Job 9 verses 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakak Wadash. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. This lesson is entitled, They Are Not in Trouble as Other Men. All right, and who I'm talking about is Esau, Edom. All right, let's go to Genesis chapter 25 and verses 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for his wife, because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Okay, so she inquired of a prophet to find out why the children were struggling inside her. And the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Okay, so this is the origin story of Esau and Jacob. Notably, Esau, the firstborn, came out red, okay, all over like an hairy garment. But Jacob came out normal, all right. And you have to go back to verses 23 to get an understanding how this is the so-called white man, all right. Esau is the so-called white man. Verse 23, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So that's how you get the understanding of how this happened. All right, the Lord put two different spirits inside of these 2 boys. They were 2 different nations of people. All right, one being the Edomites, one being the Israelites. All right, and he set them up to rule the earth. These 2 boys. All right. So let's go to Genesis 27 and 38, which tells you what Isaac gave as a blessing to the 2 boys. All right. Genesis 27 and 38, we know that Jacob was given the firstborn rights, all right, to the father, and that means he has all the rights of the father, right? All the blessings. But Esau was given a consolation prize, all right? And let's read about it. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay, so what you have to keep in mind is verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live. All right, he would gain the dominion, but it would be through warfare. Okay, all right, so he was given the gift of war. Okay, all right, so let's go to Revelation 6 and 4. We'll just go ahead and go straight to the point. Revelation 6 and 4. He was given that sword of war. Okay, all right, they conquered the known world. Esau, Edom conquered the known world. They conquered as the Greeks, and then and then the Romans in the Roman Empire. All right, it was the empire of the Edomites. Okay, all right, that's what the Roman Empire was. All right, they were the ruling class people. All right, would be the so-called white man of today. Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red. Okay, this signifies Esau, Edom. Okay, he came out red like an hairy garment. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. That power was the dominion and rulership. Okay, all right, of the earth. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. He took peace from the earth through countless wars. All right, through countless wars he took peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So the sword was given to him by forefather Isaac. All right, back in Genesis, we just read it in Genesis chapter 27:38. All right, so this signifies the dominion and rulership of Esau, and that and when you go back to Job 9 and 24, all right, we'll just read that again. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So it is Esau, Edom. Okay, he is known as the wicked. All right, Malachi chapter 1 and verses 1 tells us this. All right, so it's important to understand why Trump, all right, and elites like him are not in trouble as other men. Okay, all right, that this is the reason why, because he's one of the elites. All right, he's in with the elites, the so-called group of men that rule the earth. All right, Rothschilds, Gettys. All right, the so-called he's aligned directly with the Israelis as well, the so-called small hats. All right, so that's the reason why he's not in trouble as other men, because they pretty much rule the earth. They rule America. They own America through the corporations that they own. Okay, Malachi 1 and verses 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. And this will happen at the destruction of America. Okay. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. It also happened after the destruction of the end of the Roman Empire. Okay. They were uh, brought low. Okay. And as the and impoverished. Okay. All right. So whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. So what they did was, in the 1300s, they rose back into power uh, during after the Dark Ages, when Jacob was ruling in Europe. Okay, the so-called Negroes. All right, they rose back into power in the 1300s and began taking them down. And this scripture complements that. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, the Renaissance period, the rebirth. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them. And this is the point that I was trying to make, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. All right, the border of wickedness. All right, so they are the wicked, okay, on the earth. All right, the Lord created them to be the wicked on the earth. And once you understand this, all right, you understand that the Lord is in control of evil and good on the earth. All right, Isaiah 45:7, and it reads, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. All right, so then we begin to understand that the Lord created Esau, Edom for his wicked purpose on the left-hand side. All right, okay. With Yahushua and righteous angels on the right-hand side and wicked angels on the left. All right, he represents Esau, Edom represents the devil. All right, a slanderer. All right, and slanderer and a false accuser of the brethren, and metaphor for a man that opposes the cause of the Most High. That's what it means. Okay, when you look it up in the Greek. All right, devil, the word devil. But anyway, so the Lord created them to be the wicked. All right, and that's the reason why they are able to not be judged. All right, okay, and that's what this lesson is all about. Okay, because they're in rulership. All right, they're at the top, in other words, of the rulership chain. All right, so let's go to Psalms 73, the featured scripture, and read that, verses 1. And it reads, Truly the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than a heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Okay, so as you can see, this is speaking of Esau, Edom of the day. Okay, Verse 10, therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how does the Most High know? Is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches. Okay, verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency, for all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was painful for me until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then understood I therein. Okay, and that's the way we feel today. We understand Esau, Edom's end is going to be destruction. The Lord is going to destroy them, okay, for what they have done, all right, in the earth, all right. All right, we read Proverbs 16:4. The Lord has made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Okay. All right. Amos 1:11, because we know that he enslaved the tribe of Judah. All right, and also put the Native Americans in reservations. So the Lord has a judgment prepared for them. It says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Okay. All right. So all the way up to this day, Jacob has been, the so-called Negroes, Native Americans have been second-class citizens in this nation. All right. Ezekiel 35, verse 5 and 6. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Okay, so the Lord has a day of destruction for them, which is Armageddon. All right. Obadiah 1:15. It reads, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Okay, so Jacob is going to possess Esau's possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. Okay, so that's going to be their judgment. So again, they're not in trouble as other men. Joe Biden's son, all right, as you seen in the video, got off, all right, got out of trouble, got pardoned. Trump, he just got a out of jail free card, like we were playing Monopoly, okay, and he is allowed to become president, all right, even though he was indicted, Okay. So, but their judgment is coming, and it's going to be total destruction of their rulership. All right, and they shall be cast out of dominion of the earth. I guess I'll end there. Let's see here. All right, yeah, Revelation 12. Let's see here. We'll start at 7. Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. That's the Roman Empire. We're still in it. This is the last empire to rule the earth. They just rebuilt the desolate places. The Renaissance, the rebirth, they was made in America. All right. All right. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out. Okay. That old serpent called the devil and Satan, the Roman Empire, which the people of the Roman Empire that were in rule are the Edomites, okay, or the scriptures in which we explain their origin story in Genesis 25, and 21 on down. And the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil and Satan. They have the power of Satan in them. They have the spirit in them of wickedness in them. They're the representative of Satan on earth, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him, because at World War III, they're not going to win, and they're going to be destroyed by Yahushua as well, and the angels. All right, when they come to visit the earth, and they're going to for destruction and salvation. They're coming here to also deliver the elect and destroy Babylon the Great and the nations which house the children of Israel, the elect. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser, all right, see the accuser, all right, that's the devil, all right, metaphor for a man that opposes the cause of the Most High, slanderer, okay, accuser of the brethren. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, okay, out of rulership, now which is Esau, Edom, which accuses them before our power day and night, okay. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives to death. You know, because the testimony is going forth on the highways and hedges by the prophets, okay. So that's how they're going to go down, okay. They're going to go down in World War III Armageddon, all right. And they're reserved for judgment, all right. With that, I say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rekakwadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Shalom.